Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the video, and my name is Brian, and today I want to talk about my obsession. I did a video at the beginning of the year when we were getting ready to try to maximize our savings this year, and the way that I decided I was going to do that was to try to cut down on my grocery bill, and I was going to do that by doing batch cooking. Now, before the beginning of this year, my average weekly grocery bill was around $150 a week. So I decided that for one person that was way too much money. So I started doing batch cooking in my crock pot, and I got obsessed. And the reason I used my crock pot is because my stove was broke. Well, we got the stove fixed and got the microwave fixed, so everything's working. And so now I can cook and bake and use my crock pot, which opens up a whole lot of possibilities. So today I want to talk about eating under $2 per meal. Now I want to start with lunches. I eat a salad every day for lunch. And when I would buy pre-made salads at the grocery store, they were between $5 and $6 a piece. I make them at home. And by the way, I should tell you, I keep track of my bills. Here, let me show you. That's the list of the dishes, how many servings I'm able to freeze, and the cost per serving. So the salads are running me $1.72 a week, from $5 or $6 to $1.72 times 4 or 5 salads a week. Hello. Then I started to keep track, like I said, of the different meals that I cook. I just did one today, actually. We had chicken thighs that I had bought on sale and veggies. And so I put them in those little freezer things. And I got 11 servings. There was a thigh and half can of veggies, and we got 11 of them, and total that cost me $1.28 per meal, and that will be enough to fill me up, $1.28. Another cool one that I did that was kind of unusual, I made a bowl of pasta noodles and egg noodles, and I put them in a bowl, I don't know, about that big around and about that deep, and I put noodles in it, and then I put a piece of chicken on top of that, and then I put barbecue sauce over the whole thing and threw it in the freezer. That was delicious, and that worked out to $1 a piece, $1 per serving. And I tell you, those noodles are enough to fill you up, and then the chicken on top of it was absolutely awesome. There was a couple of recipes that I got off of the internet in my crock pot. One of them was called lazy lasagna, and how many did I get off of that? Oh, there it is. Got 9 servings. That would cost me $2.65. That was kind of expensive, and I did that on purpose because I didn't want to use cheap cheese. You know, if you're going to eat lasagna, you got to use the right cheese, the ricotta and the cottage, so that was a little bit pricey, but for $2.65, and it's delicious. And you make that in the crock pot. Another one I got offline was homemade pot pies, and I was really skeptical when I did this one, but when I made it in the crock pot, I got 10 servings, and it was enough to fill me up. And that one cost me $1.25 per serving. Now, the cheapest one that I made, you know, I was wrong about that chicken pasta. That was the least expensive one that I did. That was 83 cents a bowl with the chicken and the over pasta and the barbecue sauce, 83 cents. I had gotten those thighs on sale, and yeah, 83 cents. I got 6 servings out of that. It was great. So the most expensive one I did, and again, this was my mess up, I made some chicken and noodles in the crock pot. They were great, but I was trying to get more for my money, so I put an extra bag of egg noodles in the mix, and I didn't realize when I bought them how expensive those noodles are. Holy cow. But I got 7 servings, and that runs $3.23 a serving. Now, since the beginning of the year, I've learned a lot of tips and tricks. Number one, I switch grocery stores. I do my main shopping at Aldi's, and then I do my fill-in at the regular grocery store, which, by the way, let me give you some free advice. The family pack of chicken wings, fresh at the grocery store, they now cost around $23, and there's probably 12 or 14 wings in there, okay? At Aldi's, same size, same company, under $10. Wow. Wow. So, anyway, needless to say, I didn't buy wings at the grocery store. But, like I said, I do most of my shopping at Aldi's, fill in at the grocery store. And I got this piece of advice from online also. I start buying sale meat. Like, you know, when meat's getting ready to go out of code, they throw a sticker on it. Now, I don't stock up because I'm just one person. I don't have a family. But if I find it, I do pick it up. I store it in my freezer. And then when it's time for me to batch cook, then it's cheaper still. So, my experience has been, if you are trying to save money so that you can invest, so you can build wealth, one of the big places to start saving money is at the grocery store, and one of the best ways to do that is batch cooking and freezing it. You will save a ton of cash. Remember, my salads were running $5 or $6. I make 4 of them up, or 5 of them up, at the beginning of the week, put them in the fridge, $1.72 a piece. That's about all I want to talk about. You guys have a great day, a great week, and happy investing.